bit hard with the kids and the work, and it was just becoming a bit unsustainable when the third baby came along. Everything just got a little bit harder. So I was just happy to take a bit of a back step from strongman. I think it was the right time. I won Brits, and obviously that was always my goal in strongman. A full-time, engineer, not a full-time athlete, not very tall. I was always going to struggle to win big shows. Rather than do nothing, do powerlifting. If I can't do anything, at least I can still squat, bench and deadlift. I've taken to it, I would say I've blossomed to it a little bit. Obviously I've done quite well. Got 1100 in my first attempt in a full meet. I do miss strongman, of course I do. That's my bread and butter. It's fun. I love strongman. I'll go back when the time's right. I don't want to half-heartedly do strongman again, because you're just going to get beat by guys that aren't half-hearted about it. When everyone's good, it comes down to those that are prepared. And if I can't prepare properly, then you are, that famous saying, preparing to fail. So I'm probably aesthetically the strongest I've ever been. But as physical shape goes for a strongman competition, I won't win a strongman competition just off static strength. So I do think I will end up going back. When, I don't know. I don't feel old. I'm 34. I've done it for 10 years, and I'm hoping, like, when I go and I watch this competition and I see the guys, I'm gonna wish I was competing, and hopefully I'll take that away with me a little bit, and that might spark me to try and make sure I'm back there next year. Next year, it has to be next year if I don't injure myself. Right, hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube. This is going to be my build up now to Europe's Strongest Man World Log Lift Championships. I've had an ongoing flare up in my elbow for a few weeks.
Call me a thief, but I thought I heard it on the radio. Summer sun, summer like rain, summer like healing, summer like pain. Show me, why do you care? I'm a black vulture, send me a...
Thanks for watching. I'll see you on April the 4th.
The battle against coronavirus.
The coronavirus.
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 Mysterious respiratory virus.
Coronavirus.
You must stay at home.
So we were due to do Europe's Strongest Man in the first week of April, and obviously with the coronavirus situation, end of March, the whole country went on lockdown. All sports were cancelled till further notice, so it was postponed till August. I still don't even know now whether that's going to go ahead, but yeah, it pretty much put a dead stop to any sporting event in the country. Very disappointing, but we can understand why it happened. At first I didn't do any training. It was a big shock to the system. I did struggle mentally with the fact that I had this big build up to this show and it got cancelled. Anyone that wants to mention all of the Olympians had 4 years to train for the Olympics and blah blah blah. We're not fully paid athletes. We still have to go to work, and it was a big deal, it being cancelled for me personally, because I put a lot of time, a lot of effort
even money into just preparing for the show. You know, I've got 3 kids to juggle around with. My wife does a really good job at supporting me, and it was just, yeah, a really big knock for me not being able to go out and do what I wanted to do. There was only like 2 weeks left to the show. I really took it hard. I was coming up to my peak. I was getting stronger every week as planned. I hit what I thought was comfortable 220 kilos. I just knew with a deload and rest, I would have got 230. I'm pretty much 99.9% sure I would have got 230. The plans haven't changed. I've just had a bit longer prep again this time for what is now August the 8th. So I had a couple of weeks rest, and then I just had a very slow build up again. Just try to get back into training with the kids being home, just adjusting to that, with working from home, adjusting to that. But the end goal is still the same. Go there and press the world loglift record, whether it be 230 or 235. You know, whatever's needed, I'm going to go in, I'm going to be prepared, and I'm going to hopefully get a number 1 spot. I love strongman, and it's not easy with a family. Anyone with a family can relate. It's hard to be fully selfish because you can't be selfish as a family man. So the going for the log was the good decision. Give me a focus on one event, get my foot back in the door, and takes a little bit of pressure off me. You know, if I've got a 5 event or 6 event show to train for, just at the moment with the kids being so young, it just adds that more pressure. So with just one event to train for, you know, it's a lot easier to have less good training sessions or less positive training sessions, so I can afford to have more poor training sessions along the build-up. I would like to compete in strongman again, but I really think that I have a calling in powerlifting to be the best powerlifter in the world. I can squat, I can bench, I can deadlift. Yes, I did 1100, but I was disappointed. I'm capable of a lot more. I think I'm capable of 1200 kilo total. You'll have to edit that.